Hello everyone, I know you can't see me right now, but my name is Derek and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, we talk all things Detroit Lions, so consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell if you see so fit. Now, I just didn't feel like turning on the lights and having them in my face. I wanted to kind of take a behind it like a chill day doing this video. So this is the week 5 preview prediction for the Detroit Lions at the New England Patriots. This here is the closest I think I've ever seen the game predictor pretty much split right down the middle. The Lions have a 49.1% chance to win this game, and the New England Patriots with a 50.4. I have never seen it that close. You can barely see the split right there. So going down to Jared Goff. Jared Goff is people are finding a way to blame him for the woes that the Detroit Lions are having this season, even though currently Jared Goff is playing. He's a top 5 quarterback. I think he's third in the NFL in passing yards. 92 for 151, 1,126 yards with 11 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Now, Mac Jones will not be playing. We actually will have the rookie Bailey Zappi, but Jones was doing horrendous. 97 attempts, 64 completions for 786 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. He made the Pro Bowl his rookie year. Jamal Williams with 6 touchdowns. He has 62 carries, 276 yards. D. Harris for the New England Patriots, 53 carries for 246 yards and 3 touchdowns. T.J. Hockenson, after that monster game he had last week, is back to being like he was last year. Our leading receiver with 18 receptions, 261 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Nelson Agholor, 14 receptions, 225 yards with 1 touchdown. Now, here's the bad news for the Detroit Lions. Out Quintez Cephas, Charles Harris, questionable Chris Board, out John Kaminsky and Matt Nelson. No word if Amon-Ra is out or if he's going to play. I know he was at practice today. The New England Patriots, Mac Jones, doubtful. Jonnu Smith, doubtful, which probably means they're not going to play. Jacoby Myers, questionable. Lawrence Guy and DeMarcus Mitchell, both out for the New England Patriots. Now, if we go down to points per game, the Detroit Lions, 35 points per game. That is insane. Highest scoring team in the league. New England Patriots, 18.5. Points allowed per game, just 0.3 more. Man, that's insane. 35.3 points allowed to the New England Patriots, 24.5. Total yards, Detroit Lions have them by almost 100 at 447 to New England's 359. Passing yards, 283 for the Detroit Lions and 230.5 for the New England Patriots. Rushing yards, the Detroit Lions with 164 to New England's 128.5. Yards allowed. This is one of the reasons we have the worst defense in the league. 455.5 to New England's 362.5. Passing yards allowed. You can throw on the Detroit Lions. You can do everything on the Lions. 290 to New England's 226.8. Rush yards allowed. Detroit Lions allow 165.5 to New England's 135.8. Now, as we enter this game, both teams are 1-3. And pretty much a loss here is a death sentence for the rest of the season. The Detroit Lions are looking to avoid a 3-game losing streak. Last win was at home against the Washington Commanders. For the New England Patriots, they also are trying to avoid a 3-game losing streak. For the Detroit Lions, they have lost their 3 games by a combined total of 10 points. And the New England Patriots are coming off of a overtime loss to the Green Bay Packers. So what do I think is going to happen this game? It's very tough to pick, very tough. I've sided with the Detroit Lions the last 2 games, even though I wasn't sure about Minnesota, and I was pretty certain that we could get a win last week, and we not only did not get a win, we couldn't even get a stop. It's very tough to pick right now coming off of the last 2 games, but I'm going to take the Detroit Lions to win this game. I really do. The New England Patriots can't score points, but they haven't played us yet. And we can score at will, pretty much. If we would have gotten that ball back last week on that onside kick, I think the Lions would have came out victorious. So for us, I think we just got to contain the run game We don't really have to worry about Zappy moving around, running on us like Geno Smith or Jalen Hurts. And if we can contain the run game, get our run game going, I know there's not going to be a DeAndre Swift, and there may not be a Amon-Ra St. Brown either. But we'll have the same squad we had last week. We just need to stop. So I'm going to take the Detroit Lions to win and give Dan Campbell his first road win. Dan Campbell has not won on the road as a Detroit Lions head coach. His 3 victories last year came against the Arizona Cardinals, the Minnesota Vikings, and the Green Bay Packers, all at Ford Field. And then his 1 win this year came, of course, at Ford Field against the Washington Commanders. So let me know in the comments below. This will lead into the Detroit Lions bye week. Hopefully they can get healthy and come back. We need a win. We need to win this game. This is a season-saving win because we come out of the bye week against a Dallas Cowboy team that may or may not have Dak Prescott back. And Cooper Rush is 3-0 right now starting for the Dallas Cowboys. But that's looking ahead. We have to get this win. There was 1 undefeated team, 1 winless team. There were 8 teams that had 1 win. There were 15 teams that had 2 wins. And there were 7 teams that had 3 wins. So the Detroit Lions can turn their season around, but it starts tomorrow. It must happen tomorrow, or we could come out of the bye week, lose to Dallas, and be 1-5. This is a must-win game for both teams, and the loser of this game is probably going to wind up packing it up for the season. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Who wins this game? You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. And as always, go Lions. Next time I'll see you will be on the live stream.